But we've missed out. We've missed out a talent right there at the bottom of Holy. Let us not forget. Light of Dawn.
Oh no, of course not. Of course not. Light of Dawn.
It's a cone of healing holy light. That's the jingle of the Light of Dawn.
Yep.
The official. Whoa!
There we are.
Oh, wow. Body form for you. Beautiful.
I'm not sure what it looks like. It kind of looks like a sort of, like a kind of
a sunbeam coming out of your fingers.
I wanted to say like I was peeing on you in a kind of really crazy way. Yeah, let's do it again.
Well, I'm glad you didn't say that.
Are you ready? Oh, there we are. Oh no!
Get the hell out of here. I mean, hell, like this goes a long way, doesn't it?
Mm. There we are. So that's. I think there's a few spare points. I don't know whether you can put them in anything useful, like.
Well, you need
toughness.
to have. You need to have the 31 points in Holy to get that final talent to be able to spend points in other trees.
So there's not a lot you can spend. You can't go very far in the other trees. But is there anything that people might get, like specifically?
Protection of the Innocent, Eternal Glory, and Improved Judgment if there's any points left over.
Okay.
Depends.
Cool, I think we've covered that. That's cool.
Good.
That's cool.
Hooray!
I think this has been a pretty good little covering of the Holy Paladin changes. If you like this kind of video, we can do more of them of the other classes, the other talent
we can
trees.
do another 29, I believe, Lewis. Could you imagine?
Can we?
Another
Oh
29 of these videos.
Well, let us know what you want to cover next, and we will do that. Hooray!
Hooray!
Okay, so glyphs.
Oh.
What kind of glyphs do you spec for your Holy Paladin?
For Holy,
I guess you need Word of Glory. Pop that in there. There's not a lot of choice though these days. I mean, it looks like Holy Shock. If Holy Shock, you want that, I guess. Pop that in.
Damn straight.
And you want
Seal of Insight.
What's that do? Oh, Seal of Insight.
Increases healing by 5%.
That's the seal you'll be judging, won't it?
So yeah, that's your healing.
Okay, that's your seal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you don't judge a seal anymore. You just cast judgment, and that's it.
What do you mean?
Well, judgments don't have any different effects. It's just judgment.
Oh, hang on, come back. We haven't done something. We haven't done one thing. Glyphs. We haven't done the glyphs.
Oh,
Sorry,
me.
we haven't done the glyphs. Well, how do you... So what, you have to cast the seal on yourself like a buff?
Yeah, but if you look at the tooltips for each of the seals,
Yeah.
it's like how it used to be, right?
Yeah.
So it says unleashing this seal will deal with Seal of Insight. It says will deal, a tiny amount of holy damage. It's like whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
With Seal of Truth, again, it's a small amount of holy damage, but it's increased with each of the stacks that stack up to 5.
Mm-hmm.
And Seal of Righteousness, it doesn't say anything, so fuck knows. So yeah, the seals... Oh, and Seal of Justice as well, if you can see, it just deals damage. So the judgments don't really have any additional effects, they just deal damage, and that's it.
But you have to judge once a minute in order to get your healing bonus.
But before,
but you don't
had
lose
like
the effect
3
of the
different
seal.
judgments. You'd have 3 different judgments, and you can choose which of the judgments to use that would have different effects. But now you just use one ability called Judgment that basically does the same thing no matter what seal you've got up.
Okay, let's just demonstrate this here in a useful guide. How far away can I judge from, by the way, with this spec? So imagine you're a raid boss.
With improved,
Fucking
have you
miles.
got improved judgments?
Yeah. Look. Fucking miles away.
Run away!
So the other glyphs, major glyphs,
Oh god, oh, oh,
have you
oh,
gone?
no!
Oh, good. The other glyphs, I guess,
Quick.
like the major ones aren't so important.
Ah!
Um,
Sorry. Sorry, I'm back. Hello.
What do you want, actually, as your major ones? There's quite a lot of them. Jesus Christ. Long word. Your word of glory heals 50% less up front, but provides an additional 50% healing over 6 seconds.
Well, there's Beacon of Light glyph to increase duration, which means you have to. Actually, what is the cooldown on it? You can just
Beacon
keep
of light is a minute.
casting it, can't you?
Beacon of light only lasts a minute.
So it's got, yeah.
So a minute and a half. I guess that would be kind of useful.
If you forget to recast it with its really small cast time, I mean with its really smaller mana cost, I don't really know what the point in that glyph is. Actually, that looks a bit stupid.
Oh, I just put it in. Okay. Well, I guess there's not really cleansing. Mana cost of cleanse. Cleanse is really expensive now, so I guess like that would be kind of useful to have a mana reduction on it.
Or Divine Plea that will give you extra mana when you pop it. Divinity again, as you can see, when you use Lay on Hands, which has got a really short cooldown these days.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I forgot about Lay on
10-minute
Hands.
cooldown. Used to be a bloody hour. Now it's
Did
10 minutes. Can you believe that?
How much does it heal for?
So 10-minute cooldown and
Wow, 106,000.
it's your health.
Snap.
So yeah, it heals for your health. But yeah, as you can see, look at the tooltip of. Oh, it doesn't.
If used on
Oh, I've
self,
got dumbass tooltips on. That's why.
and it restores mana, so it's a massive heal, and it restores some of your mana. But it
See,
gives
it's
you
a
the
really good way to get mana.
It gives you the forbearance, of course it does. Yeah.
But that's
the 10-minute
fine
cooldown is long.
because if you're healing, are you going to be taking that much damage anyway?
Probably not.
And Glyph of Divinity will give you twice as much mana back.
So what about 4k instead of 2k? That's not really a big deal though when you've got like 65k mana.
Well, the thing is, if you want to use Divine Plea, it means that your healing effectiveness is halved. So if the shit is hitting the fan, you're out of mana, you've already drunk a pot, which means you can't drink another mana pot until you're out of bloody combat and the cooldown goes away. You know, what the hell are you going to do for mana? If you pop Divine Plea, then, you know, the tank could end up dead. So what you do is you wait for the tank to be low on health, you use Lay on Hands to heal him, and then that also gives you a shitload of mana back with that Glyph of Divinity glyph.
The thing is, the only options you really have apart from...
So I think that's pretty useful.
I mean, if you stick Glyph of Divinity in there and Glyph of Divine Plea, I mean, the only other ones really are Glyph of Light of Dawn, which reduces the cooldown of Light of Dawn and increases the amount it heals. So I mean, it's 20-second cooldown instead of 30 seconds. How often are you using Light of Dawn in like a raid situation? You know, I guess you have to be very aware of where your group are around you in order to catch them in it, kind of thing. It's quite a sort of odd to have a heal that's in a cone shape like that. I mean, how often are you going to use that Light of Dawn? Like, you know, how often are you going to use that? I don't know.
Well, if you're the healer, you're generally stood near the back anyway, so that means everyone else is in front of you.
I suppose that does help.
That's not so
I just don't
bad.
know. I mean, in a raid environment where sometimes it's very difficult to tell where everyone is. And it's got a long cooldown on it anyway.
I don't think there's that many glyphs that you can choose for holy for the major glyphs anyway.
Probably
I mean,
not.
there's long word, which means it does your word of glory heals for half as much, but it puts a hot on the target.
I hope it stacks,
tiny,
because to be honest, what if
short
you're
duration
spamming
hot.
lots of long words? You know, if the hots don't stack, it would be shit. It would just fuck you
Yeah.
over. And that was a big problem that things like the ignite, the mage fireball dot, they just didn't stack together, and you lost a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether that would work properly yet, but we'll see. Minor glyphs, I mean, there's always just these are absolutely
Lay on
pointless
hands.
now these days.
Lay on hands. That
Lay
makes
on
the
hands.
cooldown 8 minutes.
Actually, that's quite a good one. I'd say that was better than some of these major ones.
There's 4 glyphs that reduce the cost of your seals, which are completely and utterly fucking pointless, pretty much.
Where are those
Because
glyphs?
you're going to be...
Glyph of truth, glyph of righteousness, glyph of justice, glyph of
Yeah.
insight. Which one do we
You're
use?
only going to
Glyph of
be...
insight.
You're really only going to be using your seals, or putting your seals up during downtime,
Yeah.
before a fight. So, God knows.
And you're not going to use
And
those
again, you
ones
can see
anyway.
the
Yeah.
Blessing of Kings and Blessing of Might ones, also mana reduction, pretty pointless. And then there's no cool minor glyphs that you
No.
get with other people. I thought the whole point of minor glyphs were for, like, cosmetic-y things and cool stuff, fun stuff. This doesn't look fun to me, does it?
I don't know.
There's
I
one
think
useful
I think
glyph,
casting a cheap Blessing of
and the
Kings
rest
is
just
quite a lot of fun.
Whoop-de-doo. As you can see, look at the blessings though. There's only 2 bloody blessings now.
I
They're
know.
all gone.
They've all gone. It's crazy. Maybe
What
they'll add
happened
some
to
more
where's
Paladin
blessing
glyphs.
of protection? Blessing of salvation?
You've got
all
all this
gone.
new shit. There's
They
too
were
much
made
shit.
hands.
God, I've lost count of the amount of stuff you've got. Light of Dawn.
We used to have about 20 different blessings, and now we only have 2. It's madness.
It's better.
Madness.
It's better. It's much better. Okay. There you go.
Come along, Guardian of Ancient Kings. I'm bored. Whoa! Oh no! He didn't. The light doesn't follow me. Ah, it's a bloody shame. I think I've confused him a bit. Ha!
Okay.
Ha!
Farewell, loyal fans. We will cover a different class next time for you to watch. Let us know who you
I
like.
can't believe we've done this video on Holy Paladins. Neither of us play a Holy Paladin, and we've done this how to play a Holy Paladin.
We have to start
How to
somewhere.
spec and Glyph.
We have to
That's
start
true, I guess.
somewhere.
Maybe
Next.
Rabs will watch this video. Nobody else will, just Rabs.
Next, we'll talk about I don't know, something else.
Elemental Shaman. Which neither of us have played. Yeah, that'd be good. I can't wait. I literally cannot wait.